Flatheaded borers are beetle insects that are destructive pests of deciduous trees, including ornamentals, fruit, and nut trees. In late spring and summer, the adult female lays eggs on the trunk near the base of the tree. Then the larva hatches and burrows beneath the bark and into the trunk of the tree. The larvae then feed on the interior tissue throughout the growing season. Young, recently planted, and stressed trees are more susceptible to borer attacks. Many trees die from the damage that compromises the tree's structure and vascular system. Depending on the number of larvae that attack the tree and the extent of their feeding, a tree may survive, but will likely be unsellable as an ornamental and have a shorter life expectancy.
This is a tree that's been hit by a flatheaded borer. You can see that there's obvious signs of cracking. It's kind of in a spiraling path, which is usually what they do. Because there's been some cracking, this is the frass. So this is the excrement after it's fed and left behind. And here it's kind of dried out because this is cracked. So if we break some of this off, you'll see that it kind of crumbles, which is just an indicator of it being frass. This is a tree that got attacked by a borer. You can see some cracking down here, how it swells up where the plant is growing up around it. We are peeling away the bark from a maple tree with a flat-headed borer attack. We started to find some of the signs of damage. So this darkened area right here is frass from the bark, from the boring larva. So this is essentially what it's excreting. Semicircular patterning that's going on among the frass. We know that when this beetle was feeding, it was moving in this direction. We've found the entirety of this gallery. It looks like it started somewhere around here. It progressed in this direction. Again, using those just sort of circular, those semicircles to tell which direction it's going on. And then it kind of did like a little bit of a U-turn here and then progressed up this way. And now we see a second color, this sort of oval shape right here that's a different color. What's essentially happened here is the beetle stopped feeding on this like green bark tissue or cambial tissue, and now it has burrowed deeper into the heartwood of the plant and is forming a pupal chamber that it's going to overwinter in. And so this is a different color because the wood that it's been consuming and to make that pupal chamber is a different type of wood, and it's probably not even really digesting it because it doesn't really have very much nutritive value. Yeah, this is the point when it's reached a stage where it can progress to adulthood, go through metamorphosis without feeding any longer. So it's essentially going deeper into there to prepare for the winter cold months, and it won't feed any longer.